Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for inviting.
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. We'll be back in a minute.
By the time I get to Arizona, by the time I get to Arizona, by the time I get to Arizona, I'm counting down to the day to serve a fitting for a king. I'm waiting for the time when I can get to Arizona, cause my money is spent on the rent. Neither party is mine, that's the jackass or the elephant. 20,000 Nicky brothers in the corner of the cell block, but they come from California. Population is none in a desert and sun with a gun cracker running things under his thumb, staring hard at the postcards. Isn't it odd and unique? Seeing people smile while in a heat 120 degrees. Cause I wanna be free. What's a smiling face when the whole state's racist? Why I want a holiday, damn it, cause I wanna. So if I celebrate it standing on a corner, I ain't drinking no 40, drinking time with a 9 till we get some land. Call me the trigger man, looking for the governor. He ain't loving you hot, but hear the trouble, yeah, he's rubbing you wrong.
An updated version of Public Enemy's original song, By the Time I Get to Arizona, by DJ Spooky and Chuck D, in response to Arizona state's anti-immigrant law. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.
Well, opposition to Arizona's new anti-immigrant law has extended into the world of sports. Over the past week, numerous professional athletes have publicly criticized the law and even threatened to boycott games in Arizona. Last night, the Phoenix Suns basketball team wore Los Suns jerseys to protest the new law. The union representing Major League Baseball, meanwhile, the Major League Baseball Players Association has called for Arizona to repeal or modify the law. Baseball is a big industry in Arizona because 15 major league teams conduct spring training in the state. Earlier this week, Phoenix Suns guard Steve Nash was interviewed on ESPN about the new law. Nash is a two-time NBA MVP. He was born in South Africa and raised in Canada.
There is political news surrounding the Phoenix Suns. The owner, Robert Sarver, says that on Cinco de Mayo tomorrow night when you play, you'll be wearing the shirts that say Los Suns on them. And the owner is saying it's in part to make a statement against the new Arizona immigration laws. You are yourself from another country. You're from Canada. What do you think of this law?
I'm against it. You know, I think that this is a bill that, you know, really damages our civil liberties. I think that it opens up you know, the potential for racial profiling, racism. I think that it's a bad precedent to set for our young people. I think it represents our state poorly in the eyes of the nation and the world. I think we have a lot of great attributes here, and I think that it's you know, something that we could do without, and I think it hopefully will change a lot in the coming weeks.
Well, a lot of athletes try to steer clear of politics. You seem to be embracing it at this point. Do you speak for the whole team, do you think, or just for yourself?
Well, I can never speak for the whole team, but, you know, our owner asked us if any of us had a problem wearing the jerseys, and nobody did. So, you know, I think we're pretty like-minded on this issue. And, you know, this league is very multicultural. We have players from all over the world, myself, obviously being a foreigner, and many of my teammates, players on the other teams. Our communities are very multicultural, so I think, you know, we have to, you know, obviously find a different way to combat the issues that we face in our society, and I think that this is the wrong way to go about it.
NBA All-Star Steve Nash being interviewed on ESPN.